our main academic professional organization that we have that brings us together. And whereas, some of these other projects that I've mentioned, which are funded either by the EU or by SSHRC, they also bring people together, but they are limited to a certain funding period, and they aren't as inclusive. I mean, the nice thing about ECSA-C is everybody can join, and everybody's welcome and participates actively in whatever activities they're interested in, which is mainly our biennial conference, which is really a wonderful small conference because you get to meet everybody. The quality of the papers is usually very high, and we have a lot of Europeans who come to our conferences, so it's a wonderful place to meet your Canadian colleagues as well as Europeans. So I think as moving forward, that it's a good idea for us to try to strengthen this association, see if we can build more activities. We already have a Young Researchers Network, which provides all kinds of mentoring activities and links young scholars. And we have actually a journal which isn't connected to ECSA-C, but which is a Canadian journal, the Review of European and Russian Affairs, which is housed at Carleton, which I'd like to see draw more on expertise that comes out of ECSA activities. So there's a number of things we can do to continue to build this Canadian academic community in the field of EU studies. ECSA-C has also, can apply for grants from the EU through the Jean Monnet program, which through the University of Victoria and the EUCAnet project has been done successfully. And so EUCAnet, which is a kind of a website which provides media outreach and provides a database of EU experts in Canada, is being supported that way. It was supported previously by our SSHRC grant, and now that process is continuing. And that's an important kind of public outreach arm of ECSA-C, because not only can we link scholars, but one of the things that our various projects have tried to do, and I think that ECSA-C can continue to do, is to increase the level of knowledge of the EU in Canada, which is actually quite low. And that's a shame, because there's a lot of not only academic synergies, but we share a lot of common interests as political actors, as international actors, including, of course, the Canada-Europe Comprehensive Economic Free Trade Agreement, which is coming into effect and could have a substantial economic impact on Canada. So one thing that ECSA-C, particularly through EUCAnet, can do is to get better coverage of these issues in the media, to make information accessible to the public, which most of our projects also try to do through conferences, workshops, websites, policy briefs, and various things. So there's a lot going on, and people should connect up to it, because the more people that are involved, the more effective it's going to be, both in linking us to each other as scholars, but also as kind of getting the word out to the larger public about how to think about some really complex issues and what the European experience might have to tell us about that.